Daphne, did you hear me when I said I'd give you a lift to the bridge? Does it interest you?
Yes, it does indeed. Yes, please, Roland.
Yes, but I'm going now, dear.
Yes, it's very nice of you, Roland. Look, I'll just pick up these few crumbs.
Perhaps you'd like to lay a bit of lino down before you go. Or slap a quick coat of emulsion on the ceiling. You civil servants, you've got nothing else to do all day long except think up new ways of spending my income tax money. Look, I've got to meet this bloke in Tulse Hill by 9:30 sharp to give him a price on his escritoire.
Yes, I'm just coming. I'm just getting my bag with me. Bag.
You're worse. You're actually worse than my ex-wife. Do you know that? Well, I'm going. Goodbye.
I'm coming.
Why should I have this aggro? I'm not married to you. Just forced to share this flat with you. I'm not like you. I'm not a civil servant. If I don't work, I starve. It's all right for you.
No, it's not. A big bankruptcy meeting at 10. £20 million insurance company's gone bust. But I can't tell you who.
Lipstick. She's putting on lipstick. Go on. She's putting on lipstick. Look, I stand to make 100 nickel if I can buy this escritoire, right? Only the fellow's got to leave his shop by 9:30 sharp. So I tell her this, I tell her my situation, I offer her a lift, and she's putting on lipstick, tarting herself up.
Oh, good morning, George.
Morning.
Help yourself to anything you want. Oh, you have?
Finished with these bits of bacon, have you?
Yes, and there's some coffee in the larder.
He knows. He doesn't need you to tell him anything. That human dustbin's been coming here for 12 weeks now to do his cello. He knows where everything is. He doesn't need any encouragement. But will you come on?
Does this blouse look all right for the office? I mean, it's not too see-through, is it, for a meeting with the official receiver? I don't look like mutton dressed as lamb.
You look cool, gracious, feminine, yet responsible.
Oh, blast! I'll have to change
no.
it. Oh, really? You'll be all right then, George.
Fine. Can I make a bacon butty with this bread?
Yes, of course. You're all right then.
Oh, I'm all right.
Yeah, but am I all right, eh? Is anyone interested in me? Who is interested in me? I've got to meet there by 9:30 sharp or I'll take this other offer.
Keep your hair on, Rolly.
Oh, knickers. I'm off.
Oh, just get so agitated. There's plenty of time to get to Tulse Hill.
I'm not going to wait.
Okay. There's some cold roast potatoes in the fridge and there's some cheese in the larder, so don't go hungry. But I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Keep your hair on, Rolly. Oh, come on. I'm coming. Oh, don't be so ridiculous, Roland. I'm doing my best. It's no use rushing. We'll get there when we get there. Ah! Hey, Roland, you're going to come.
And a half minutes. 14 and a half minutes. Never do it. It's a write-off. 100 nicker. Total write-off. Oh, come on, lights.
Mind if I change my tights?
Look at that idiot. Should be banned. He's raving mad. He's mad. Look at that bastard edging in with that truck. He thinks because he's so big you can't argue with him. Bloody swine. I think because they drive a big truck they own the road. Look at that van. There's more foreigners in London than Londoners. All blocking up the roads. They all get diplomatic immunity, you know that. They never pay their fines, they park where they like. I think it's time we got a bit tougher with them. Right, all right. We've all got to get to work, you know. Bloody Poles.
How do you know he was Polish?
I can tell. They got that look. And they all got diplomatic immunity. We have to pay our fines. I think it's a diabolical liberty.
Morning, Miranda.
Oh, morning, Daphne. Coffee?
Oh, yes, please.
There we are. Thank you.
Oh, is it all right if I'm late back from lunch today and I want to pick up my dress?
A new dress?
For the do on Saturday.
Hmm?
The annual dinner dance at the department.
Oh, yes.
I had to have the waist taken in. Lost weight, haven't I?
Well, I don't hold with all this dieting for young people.
Oh, I don't diet. I still eat chips and dumplings and all those sort of things. No, I play squash. I play a game of squash and I lose 4 pounds. I don't have any problem. Lucky like that. I suppose as you get older it becomes more difficult.
Yes, I suppose so.
Did you get somebody to take you to the ball? Oh, I mean someone nice.
I may go sailing.
Sailing?
A lawyer friend of mine. I've promised him I'd crew for him to Cherbourg.
He's got a yacht.
A 5-tonner.
It's big. What colour?
Blue? Yes. It's a lovely catch. So I shall probably be on the Solent this weekend, Miranda. Yes. Collect your new dress for the ball. I'm sure you'll look lovely.
Thank you.
Morning, Daphne. Well, shall I risk the toad in the hole today?
Well, I'm always suspicious of sausages. Oh, Lancashire hot pot. Hope it's better than last time. Shall you manage to go to the office ball on Saturday?
Well, I suppose I shall have to put in an appearance. Now I'm in charge of our bankruptcy department. Did you have these bun fights when you were with bankruptcy and liquidation in the northern region?
Oh, we had a social get-together at Christmas.
In Manchester?
Yes. Actually, the head of my department up there, your opposite number.
Oh, yes, Grace Girl.
That's right. We always used to go together. He's a lovely dancer, Fred Bracegirdle. Yes, I think I will have hot pot. I love dancing. Do you?
The roast lamb, no potatoes, just the peas.
Oh, you're having the roast lamb.
Thought I might.
Hot pot, please. I remember one Christmas in the Paul Jones, and when the music stopped, there was Fred, the controller of regional development, and the official receiver Northern Division all looking at me. I didn't know who to choose. But Fred just took my hand and off we went.
I understand there's a northern contingent coming down by special coach.
Oh, really?
All the regions are sending representatives to meet our guest of honour. Didn't you see the details on the notice board?
Oh, yeah, yes. But I didn't think.
Oh, the North are going to be very strong. I understand there's been a directive from high up for all the regions to get to know each other better. It's all part of our common market policy, so you'll probably meet all your old friends again in the Paul Jones. Do go ahead. I'm waiting for mint sauce.
Thank you. Is your wife going to the ball?
No.
You're going alone then?
There'll be enough for both of us here, won't there? Oh, I'm sorry, Daphne. Did you say something?
Oh, no, I was just wondering about the trifle. Yes, I will have it. 26.
Can't be long today. I've got to pick up my new dress.
Are you going to be an absolute knockout?
Well, we can but hope for the best.
Anita is wearing a simply ravishing dress of lemon tulle, an eye-stunning confection of mauve sequins and magenta beads, 1,542 in all, every one of which she sewed on herself. Anita is a hairdresser, and her husband is a meat porter at Smithfield Market during the day.
And still throwing meat about at night.
And for their exhibition, they are going to give us the tango.
He did a lovely tango. He'd gather me up in his arms, my hand resting lightly on his shoulder, and we'd set off across the ballroom floor as one person. Perfect match, folks used to say.
Who was?
Fred Bracegirdle and me.
The bloke that gave you the elbow?
Well, yes, he did, the sharp elbow.
The one that had you transferred down to London?
Yes. But I was promoted to a higher grade.
Well, we got a lot to thank him for.
Oh, what have I got to thank him for?
For giving you the chance to meet me. Well, if he hadn't found this other bird to shack up with in Bolton, you'd never have been given the heave-ho. You wouldn't have come to London. You'd never have turned up in this flat saying you got the same lease to it as I had. And you would have been forced to share the flat with me, and the delights of southern sophisticate life as personified by me would have been a closed book to you.
Oh, you're a card, Roland.
Do you miss him?
Oh, not at all. Well, not him. Just his tango.
Oh, yes. Well, don't stop now. You got me going.
Oh, it's just this office ball on Saturday.
Ah, what, this thing up here?
Yes, it's the annual dinner dance for our department. You know, the section where I work.
The Ministerial Department of Bankruptcies and Liquidations requests the pleasure of the company of Miss Daphne Pegg and guest.
Yes, well, up in Bolton I had Fred.
Yeah, but down here you got no one to take you to this bankruptcy ball.
Well, actually, I don't fancy it down here.
No, I wouldn't fancy it anywhere.
It should be quite a do. There's going to be official receivers from all over the country are going to be there.
Oh, I wouldn't like that, you know. I'd never concentrate on my Boston two-step with all that lot looking at me, wondering how to wind me up. I never give them the chance to put their hands on my affairs. Give me the willies, I tell you.
Accountants are just as nice as second-hand furniture dealers. This year, the theme's going to be the common market. There's going to be official receivers and bankruptcy experts from all over Europe. The Italian ambassador and his lady are going to be guests of honour. There's going to be 2 bands and a cabaret. Really marvellous do. If you like that sort of thing.
Yeah, well, happily, I shall be otherwise engaged, putting up the new shelves.
You didn't think I was going to ask you to come with me, did you?
No. No, that wouldn't suit us at all.
Good night.
Sid, you doing anything Saturday night?
What's the idea?
How'd you like to earn yourself a tenner? Taking my flatmate, Daphne Pegg, to her office party. She's got this annual dinner dance for her department. See, there's nowhere to take her. Feel a bit sorry for her.
Why don't you take her then?
I don't dance. Anyway, I'm putting up these new shelves. She's all right, you know.
All right for what?
She's in good nick. And if she fancied you, there'd be lots of free booze and all that. And if you got her in the right mood, you might do yourself a bit of good.
Why don't you do yourself a bit of good?
No, we're not like that. We don't have that sort of relationship.
Ain't she got a bloke?
No.
Why not? Well, there must be something wrong with her. I mean, why are you selling her to me?
I'm not selling it. It's just that I thought since you won the Latin American Championship at the Islington Town Hall last year, you might like to escort her to the bankruptcy ball.
Bankruptcy ball?
Yeah, that's her department place where she works, bankruptcies and liquidations. But never mind, forget it. It was just an idea.
Has she asked you to find a bloke?
No. She never do a thing like that. Just forget it. It's not important.
Well, I was going down to Wapping Steps to see some old mates of mine.
Yes, I should do that, Sid. After all, it's not really your cup of tea, you know. It's evening dress, all that malarkey.
You think I don't know how to wear evening dress or something?
No.
When I was fourth engineer on the Chuzang, I used to wear evening dress every night. Dancing with the first-class passengers, part of the job. Yeah. I've worn more evening dress than you've had hot dinners.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
I look very good in evening dress, in fact.
I'm sure.
I do. I don't have one now, but my Uncle Bert, who used to be the manager of the Odeon at Catford, he's got one. We're about the same size. Now, it gets me about you, Roland. You think just because I was brought up in the Mile End Road and I started life as a stoker on a tramp ship at, what, about 15, that I don't know anything about good living?
No, I didn't say that.
Ah, but that's what you implied. I mean, what do you think I'd do if I took her to this ball in my evening dress? Do you think when I took the floor with this Miss Pegg that I'd grope her?
No.
Ah, yes, you do. I mean, you admit yourself that I'm a good dancer, and I am. I'm a bit tasty. But you got the wind up. You think that when it actually came to it, that I'd embarrass her, that I'd fall over me bleeding feet and belch in her ear hole.
No.
I'm perfectly available to escort your friend to her annual staff dance.
Oh, good.
I'd consider it an honour. Oh, you get right up my nose. You think just 'cause I like a couple of pints and a game of arrows with me old mates in Wapping that I don't know how to entertain a lady? Now, honestly, Roland, your attitude really gets up my hooter. I'll be there tomorrow night. What time shall I turn up?
8.
A gentleman is not someone who talks all la-di-da and cut glass, you know.
I know that, yeah.
A gentleman is someone who never gives offence.
I agree.
Right. Has she got a nice house?
Daphne? As it's nearly 8 o'clock, hadn't you better be getting yourself ready? To go to your bankruptcy ball?
Well, you know I'm not going.
Ah, but I've fixed you up.
Fix me up.
With a partner.
I don't follow you, Roland.
Sid Pascoe.
Sid?
Yeah.
You're a man at work?
Hmm?
You're a job man?
My French polisher, you mean? He's coming here to take you to the ball.
I am no Cinderella, Roland. I told you I'm not going.
Not on your Todd, no, but see, I found you a fella.
No, Roland.
He's a very smooth dancer.
That may be.
Been round the world 4 times.
I'm not interested.
He's a sort of Bermondsey Steve McQueen.
I told you I'm not interested, and you've no right to interfere in my private life.
Look, he'll be here at 8 o'clock sharp.
Then you'll need to send him away again even sharper.
Daphne, don't stand round chatting. He'll be here in 5 minutes.
Are you deaf? I don't need you to find my friends for me.
Daphne,
You're worse than Auntie Ethel. Oh, the trouble with being a woman is men always want to advise you.
I'm doing you a favour.
You look after you.
As I would for any friend.
I'm not going.
All right, well, tell Sid he'll be here in 4 minutes.
I'll do no such thing. I'm going out.
No, you're not. Daphne, you said a quiet evening at home.
I've changed my mind.
No, Daphne, don't be like that.
Roland, I am very angry.
Look, be honest. You want to go to this ball?
No, I don't. Well, yes, I do. Well, to be honest, I do, or I did. But not now, not now you've poked your nose in.
You want to go to this ball? I want you to go to this ball.
You want-
Yeah, and Sid. I mean, he's looking forward to it. You'll be doing him a favour by taking him and me. I mean, he's a very nice fella. You can't disappoint Sid.
You've no right.
Well, I'll send him away. All right, all right. All right. Try to help people, try to promote a little friendship, a little understanding. All I get is bloody abuse.
Oh, now just you stop that. Preying on my good nature. Forcing a strange man on me. You're a procurer.
What's that?
Miss Daphne Pegg.
Me? Oh, I mean, well, that's me. I'm not going. Oh, Daphne Pegg, that's my name.
Well, I wondered, would you be so kind as to let me take you to the bankruptcy ball tonight?
Well, my hair.
Will be lovely.
Oh. Good time.
Oh, it never loses a second. I picked it up in Montevideo playing blackjack.
Oh. I'm not quite sure I know what blackjack is.
Sort of pontoon. 5-card trick beats all.
Oh, pontoon. We are in good time, aren't we? How long will it take us to get to the city?
We're doing very nicely.
I've never been to Montevideo. I've been to Torremolinos. They speak Spanish there as well, don't they? It's just like Blackpool, really.
Southend.
Torremolinos, I mean. You go to these foreign places, and when you get there, it's just like home. Have you been to Blackpool, mister? They do some lovely trips to Blackpool nowadays. Montevideo must be very nice.
Yeah, it's great. It's Montevideo, actually.
Montevideo.
Video.
Montevideo. Montevideo.
Oh, bang on, by George, she's got it. Oh, the taxi, I presume.
You better have it.
Hey?
The invitation.
Oh, the invitation, yeah. For the ball, of course.
Right, I'll get it.
May I call you,
Yes.
Sid.
Sid. And you can call me Daphne, just for tonight.
Nice.
Your taxi, madam and sir.
Colonel and Mrs. Hudson Tempest.
Hello, George.
Might I have your name?
Mr. Sidney Pascoe.
Miss Daphne Pegg and Mr. Sidney Pascoe. Sir Geoffrey, Lady Freshwater.
Miss Pegg.
How do you do? This is Sidney Pascoe.
Oh, how do you do?
How do you do, Sir Geoffrey?
I've seen you walking down my corridor with great efficiency.
Yes.
I hope you've settled down with us now.
Oh, yes, thank you, Sir Geoffrey.
Oh, some of your former colleagues are with us this evening.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes, they've turned out in very commendable numbers. I hope you'll have a very happy reunion with them.
Yes, thank you, Sir Geoffrey.
Oh,
Good evening.
yes, enjoy yourselves.
Good evening.
It's quite a place, this, isn't it? I bet that marble must have cost a few bob. I bet that never fell off the back of a lorry either.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice. It's all very nice.
Yes.
Well, cheers.
Oh, cheers. You didn't go to Cherbourg then?
Hey, do what?
Oh, I was hearing all about your lovely catch. Daphne was telling me about it in the office. I felt quite envious.
This is my young lady from the office. That is my secretary, Miranda, and this is her, my superior, Alec. This is Mr. Sidney Pascoe.
How do you do? See you later.
Yes.
Mr. and Mrs. Evan Jones.
Hello, Duff. Long time no see.
Sidney Pascoe, Fred Bracegirdle.
I do.
How do? Ah, Joe, you've come out in your old age, haven't you? I remember when
Mr.
you...
Bracegirdle was a colleague of mine in the Northern office in Bolton.
That's right. She was under me for 11 years. Just a little rosebud when you first came into my section, but by Jove, look at you now. Full-blown Lancashire rose, eh?
Their Excellencies, Count Senigalia, Ambassador of Italy, and Contessa Senigalia.
Your Excellency. It's very good of you to come.
I bet they didn't get that lot on green shield stamps.
And guests of honour, you know. Common market. Well, we have to do these things, butter them up, you know. Mr. and Mrs. Robertson.
Ci conosciamo già. Buonasera.
La sua borsa, Eccellenza.
Oh, grazie tanto.
Molto gentile.
Oh, non c'è di che.
Ha trascorso molto tempo in Italia?
No.
Ma come mai ha imparato la lingua italiana?
Mi è stata insegnata dal cuoco italiano.
Un poco.
Spero che può cucinare anche bene.
Oh, allow me to present Miss Pegg.
How do you do?
And Mr.
Oh, it's Sidney Pascoe.
Oh, yes, of course.
Piacere.
Well, shall we all go into the ballroom? My dear?
Vieni, cara.
And now, ladies, this is the moment when you decide upon the partner of your choice by giving him your red carnation. The next dance is a ladies' invitation foxtrot. So this is the time to put your cards on the table, ladies, by putting your carnation in his buttonhole.
Your Italian is so good. Where do you pick these things up?
Well, there was this cook on the Himalaya. He was an high-tie.
Excuse me. Who's that gigolo?
Gigolo?
That gigolo hanging around.
He's a friend.
Don't like to see you making a fool of yourself, Daphne. He's out for all he can get, I know the type. Smooth, pushing. Now, if you'll take my advice...
I took your advice for 11 years, Fred Skirtle. And where did it get me?
Into a very good position in Her Majesty's Civil Service.
I got there under my own steam, as you very well know. The only advice you ever gave me was how to get into bed.
Daphne, I've only got a few days in London, so don't let's spoil it.
You can stick your few days.
Daphne.
Enough to do with me.
Don't be coarse, Daphne. It's not like you to be coarse. Now, you know I'm fond of you, and it upsets me to see you. But to see you...
To see me independent?
Yes. No. No, I mean...
I was very fond of you once.
Once?
But I'm glad we never married. I'm glad you gave me the elbow, as Roland calls it.
Roland?
My flatmate.
How many men have you...
Bothering you?
Not at all. I feel like a caterpillar shedding his skin.
Oh, yeah. You're giving me a new image, too.
Oh, how nice.
No, I'm not pulling your leg. I mean, I haven't felt... nobody's made me... Well, you know what I mean. I haven't felt like this for years. I thought I was past it.
Oh.
No, don't laugh. I'm not sprucing.
Not better than Montevideo.
No, or San Francisco.
Oh, whatever did you get up to in San Francisco? Well, I bet you know a clipper from a red herring.
Excuse me, please. Miss Blasted Roland.
Careful, he's a very good friend.
Flatmate, you said? You actually living with him?
You could say that.
You're being very foolish, Daphne. Promiscuous behaviour does not become you.
My behaviour is my own affair. Promiscuous or otherwise. And just because I was your mistress...
Daphne!
Well, that's the word for it, isn't it? Let's call a spade, Fred. It's nothing coarse than looking facts in the face. You said to me, no harm done, lass, if we intend to marry. You're narrow-minded, deceitful, and a hypocritical fool. You made me one for a while. Grow up, Fred.
Excuse me,
Thank you, Mr. Bracegirdle.
Miss Pegg.
Oh, Sir Geoffrey.
You know, I really am the most terrible dancer. But you make me feel like Fred Astaire. Well, that's a bit before your time, of course.
Well, you're so easy to follow, Sir Geoffrey.
Well, you know, I do think we are getting the hang of it.
Hey, we are.
What's this happen?
Yeah.
What's this?
Carmen Miranda.
And my old man was in that lot. Yeah, he used to come up here from Brighton every November the 11th for the Armistice Day Parade, polish up his medals. The Admiral would inspect all the old shipmates.
Is he still...
No. Things finally caught up with him 3 years ago.
Oh.
Though, not a bad innings.
No?
It's one of the reasons I packed up to sea. We didn't really have no one else to look after him.
You packed up your career as a ship's engineer to look after your dad. That's very nice.
Well...
Not everybody would do that.
Well, I didn't pack it up just for Dad. I mean, his illness finally made up my mind.
What, to come ashore?
Yeah. Well, you can get fed up with wandering. I mean, you see so much. Eventually, everything looks the same.
It's been a funny sort of evening. Full of new things. New happenings.
New happenings. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. But nothing new's happened to me for years. I came to the conclusion a long time ago that I'd done it all, that I'd arrived. I've been looking around for a long time now for something to impress me. Something new. Well, I suppose that's because I've seen too much. No, I like that. I like you finding it new. I like being with someone who's finding it all new. I like it. I like you finding it new. That's a long speech.
Well, it was new tonight.
Hey, that's great. Well, it's exciting for me, too. You finding it all new. Was it like... what was it you said earlier on? You do say some funny things. Shedding skins, was it?
That's right.
So you enjoyed it then?
Much more than I expected.
No regrets?
About Fred? No. Not one. You're very... comfortable.
Well, I'm off. I hope Beethoven hasn't disturbed your work.
Oh, how nice of him. Hope I haven't disturbed you.
Nothing disturbs me.
You know, you're a complete mystery to me. Yeah, very mysterious, your world.
Not really.
Well, I can't see it.
I work. I eat.
Yeah.
What's mysterious about that?
Oh, nothing about that. When I went into the kitchen just now for some cheese and biscuits and it was all gone. There's no mystery to me where it had gone.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Daphne said to make myself at home. I like cheese. Always have done.
I don't mind.
Can never resist Wensleydale. Or Caerphilly. Or Lancashire, for that matter. Have you ever toasted Lancashire cheese?
I was hoping to tonight. Do you fancy Daphne?
What for?
I don't want to be personal. It's probably all my fault, but talking to you is like walking across a ploughed field with 2 loose shoes on. It's very hard work.
I'll give you a song. She could very well pass for 43 in the dusk with a light behind her. I'm better at playing than chatting.
But you are interested in older women then, like Daphne. Hello. Is that for me? You shouldn't have.
Oh, Roland, how lovely. Oh, you have been busy. You make me feel quite guilty.
Were you the belle of the ball?
Not much, yeah. Oh, it was all very nice.
Yes. Oh, thank you for taking me, Sid.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Yeah, well, that's it then, isn't it? I'll see you tomorrow, Roland.
Oh, no. Well, you don't have to go. I'll make a drink.
George, you don't want a drink, do you? Not after those 10 cheese sandwiches and 3 mugs of Coke you had. Look, I'll give you a lift home.
Oh, that's very kind of you, Roland.
I'm so glad my idea was such a success. Glad you both enjoyed yourselves. Come on, George.
Well, goodbye then, Daphne. Goodbye.
Oh, Sidney Pascoe. George Fidamore.
Hello.
Ta-da.
I shan't be back for ages. You see, I've got to call in the shop, see if my time switch is working. So, good night.
Oh, don't you want any cocoa?
No. You just do it for Sid.
Oh, do you mind if I take my jacket off? It's a bit tight under the arms.
Yes, of course.
And my bow tie? The collar's a bit stiff.
Yes, of course. I'll make our drink.